I do not remember when I first read a book, but I fell in love. Head over heels, it was how love was to be, inexplicable. Every time I held it in my hands, I'd go weak in my knees. I needed to sit down for some time, just to immerse myself in her beauty. I spent hours looking at her, listening to her complain and rave. I was mesmerized with her smell, her joyful contours. My hands on her, what more do I need? She would talk, and I would listen. She was shy sometimes, slowly revealing her ghosts. Passionate at others, passion seething out of her as she revealed her views to me. I would only listen, my mouth agape at what she would say and what I was hearing. It's fiction, some would say. She makes it up. I would push them away. They hadn't held her in their hands, caressed her with their touch. They wouldn't know. She was the truth. I'd seen the world already. I'd seen the sky and the grass. But when she said those blades of earthly warmth under the canopy of blue, it was like there was a new sky now, a new grass too, a new world altogether to see. She spoke of brooms and witches for a few years, of oddly numbered platforms, of good over evil. I went mad with frenzy, imagining that new world. But when she spoke of the pain she had seen in Afghanistan, I cried, and in solidarity with her pain, went silent for a few days and let her shed her tears. She was also funny when she spoke like Woodhouse's wit and charm, and when I asked why the sudden change in mood, she replied in Vonnegut style, "Why? That is such an earthling question to ask. There is no why. It only is." Sometimes her voice turned a little Indian. She spoke of my issues about caste and marriage and harassment and loss. She spoke of solution. She spoke of hope. And when I started believing, she pushed me a little and said, "Hope is an illusion, like God." I cried a little too much that day. My love for her isn't accorded to many. If I was born 50 years back or today in another family, they would snatch her from my arms, but I wasn't. I am lucky to have a light to lead her by. I am lucky to have her by my side. There are millions who need her wisdom. She wants to stop, but she has to pass them by. But she swears to me that someday all those little children will feel her touch in their hands, their brains, and their hearts. She loves me. And it's a weird kind of love where I want it shared, where I want to find someone who loves her as much and recite our stories of her. How she carved me with her tiny chisel, cutting away stone little by little to reveal a form I didn't know I had. And today when I talk, I realize she talks through me, the wisdom of 1,000,000 years. And when she says, "Look, Trupthi, that's where wars were fought. Look, that's where love was lost. Look, that's where a little girl wrote her poems like you." I smile at her and say, "I believe you, book."